Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to There Will Be Trivia here on There Will Be Movies. This is the third match of the Total Recall 2 tournament, and I'm here with Madi. Oh, see, it's not mirrored. They made me unmirror it in the last match, so it's Madi. Madi is someone who is my boy, and if you mess with him and you call him names, I will ban you. Trust me, Madi. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Madi, we've already been rocking and rolling on this behind the scenes. We're having a lot of fun. This is going to be a good one. What are your thoughts on these two players as actual players and just as people? Since in the green room, all the stuff we've been talking, it's been wild.
I've been told that I don't want to get canceled, so I'm going to stay quiet.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like the pilot. Like, my entire life is like the pilot of a TV show. How can I just make this decent enough to get a second episode, a third episode, and so on? That's pretty much my life on the internet.
Yeah.
Once I'm 5 seasons down the road, I've made enough money at this point. Oh, wait, I don't make any money, so shit.
All that 2 cents that I'm getting from YouTube for this show is going to be really worth it.
Hey, once I finally crack $100, I can actually deposit something, so we're almost there. I'm only at 15.
Making mad money moves right there. But to answer your question, both these guys are fucking awesome people. I don't know who decided to put all 4 of us on stream together, but it's happened, and we'll let the audience decide if it's PC enough or not. But
yeah, let's go ahead and talk to them real quick.
Oh god, that's a bigger screen than I've ever needed. Hi, my name's Canoli. Shit, what was my next line? No, I'm excited to be here, man. I think the last time I played in one of these, it was getting like 3 views, and I did a match through Facebook Messenger. Yes, that's a real thing that happened. So I'm excited to be here, man. I don't often play trivia, so it'll be fun.
True story. That was actually one of the better ones. I'm like,
that really happened.
We cannot figure out a recording date. I'll send you the messages, and we'll hope that you are decent enough. I can't see your hands, but hey, let's see what you got.
I lost, so that shows that I was at least decent enough.
And here's his opponent. Let me unmute you. Go ahead.
Guys, I'm streaming to you live from 1985. I am on so much cocaine. No, I'm kidding. You can find me on twitch.tv/Looster, and there it is. Go ahead and pause the screen. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Cancel me all you want. People have tried. Better people than you. I've seen what makes you cheer. Your boos mean nothing to me. I am ready to take the cannoli and leave the gun. Wait, that's not how that goes. Shit, I'm ready to play. Let's do this.
Speaking of booze, the only booze that I like is, at least at this moment, is Jim Beam Vanilla. So I think I can handle your guys' weak booze in the comments. So I think we'll be all right.
Truly, sponsor me on Twitch. My stream is right now only sponsored by Bad Decisions.
I got the Mountain Dew.
The only thing truly I know about you is you're truly a pretty decent person. No, so yeah.
That's fair. At least you didn't say I'm a piece of shit. That's fine.
That's my job.
That's for my family to say.
Honestly,
don't worry about it.
Oh, shit.
We know you're not a piece of shit because we can't flush you away. You're not an animated film, so.
People have tried.
We can try.
All right, so with that being said, Henry Confidential, Madi Raymond, you guys know how round 1 goes. If you've watched any matches, it's pretty simple. It's this or that. So we're going to get right into it. Madi, since you're my boy and I like you, I'm going to let you go first because I am contractually obligated to let you go first. So it's, even though I don't want to, you got to say the first line. So hit him with the first question.
All right, gentlemen, we're actually getting started somehow, some way. I don't know how this works, but fuck it. What comedian directed 8th Grade? Bo Burnham or John Mulaney?
So I figured we'd hit them. We'd throw a question real quick where they're like, "Hey, oh shit, today's gonna be great," and then it gets downhill from here.
Yeah,
that's 100% fine. Everybody got to get at least one.
Yeah, everyone gets at least 1 point in this round.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aaron.
Bo Burnham.
And Jay.
He's Bo, yo.
Bo for show.
They both.
You guys just want to end it here, and we'll just say, hey, we'll do a triple threat in round 2. No, okay.
Let's go.
They both got 100% of their questions right. They're unstoppable.
I mean,
facts.
That's how we roll over here in these streets. Question number 2. Riley moved to what U.S. city in Inside Out? Was it San Francisco or Los Angeles? As a Canadian, would you rather move to Australia or England?
Why would he move? Why would you move? You already have everything England has, and you're barely a part of the monarchy.
The weather sucks, though.
5.
So does the weather in England.
No. Not like it does.
2.
No.
Jay, what do you have?
San Francisco.
And Aaron.
Bro, they put broccoli on pizza. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, we were looking for San Francisco. No, I'm just kidding. We're good.
San Francisco, by the way, if you're going to make a joke, make it right.
That actually was the joke. That I got it wrong. You'll figure it out one of these days. Question number 3, Madi.
Wrong. Question number 3 in this gong show of a match. The Dollars trilogy stars what famous actor? Charles Bronson or Clint Eastwood?
Speaking of John Mulaney from that first question, one of his bits is he was like, I was growing up and I was always being made fun of for being an Asian American boy, which makes no sense because I'm not.
Woman?
Yeah, an Asian American woman, which makes no sense because I'm not Asian American. And then he was like, we went, yeah, exactly. We went to this show, and every time that they gonged the thing, they just turned around and bowed. He was like, which is crazy that how highly well orchestrated it was for a bunch of 13-year-olds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay.
The whitest guy ever.
Clint Eastwood.
That's a white guy. And Aaron.
He is a white
It is a white guy.
Absolutely is. Clint Eastwood.
Charles Bronson's technically a white guy, but he's got a decent tan. I'm saving it for later. You gotta reel him in with the white guys, and then you hit him with some different stuff later.
Just like every Hollywood movie. All right, moving on to question 4.
And the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yes.
Question number 4.
We were supposed to make the cancelable jokes.
Boyhood is about
brown people.
Oof. Boyhood is about a boy's life of a span of how many years? 12 or 15? I'm just glad you went with the Eagles and not Smeagol because I don't know, like.
Oh, we don't accept Smeagol.
Did you mean the Smeagol's?
What'd you say, X-Pac? 5.
So
4.
did you mean the Smeagol's?
3. It's wet and it's wriggling. Aaron, what do you got?
12 years, not as a slave.
Jesus. Jay.
Not yet.
I'm glad I didn't make the same joke, but 12.
Honestly, the way that Richard Linklater filmed the movie is the young boy probably did feel like that because he's like, I can't do anything else because I'm contractually obligated to continue this life.
Oh,
in all fairness, Richard Linklater's best movie is School of Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Facts. Top 15 movie my all time. If I'm ever uncanceled enough that I can release the top 100, you will know that.
That movie's an exercise in how if you act once a week for 12 years, you will get worse at acting.
I'm the bee's knees, the cat's pajamas. Madi, what do you got? Question 5.
I got question 5. And for some reason, the Muslim is asking this question. What movie has a pig in it named Wilbur?
Babe or Charlotte's Web?
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to take in the second that I had to ask a pig question on a show where I've been trying to get canceled for so many years.
Every once in a while.
Oh my god, I got lost in the Muslim making the pork joke. Oh my god. Oh,
every once in a while.
Great joke.
Every once in a while in a trivia match, I like to give my ex-girlfriend a shout out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay.
Your boyfriend's name was Wilbur?
No.
Carlotta's Web. Charlotte's Web.
I always tell him, get over here, pig. What do you got, Aaron?
Yeah, Henry was once caught in Charlotte's Web.
I give him a. Madi actually had a Charlotte's Web on his back last match, and he had to wipe it off.
I did, yeah. And
I thought we just called that a pearl backless.
He definitely whipped it back and forth, just like Jay's hair.
I'm currently whipping it back and forth.
Question number 6. The Peanut Butter Falcon is about a young man with Down syndrome who loves what? Wrestling or video games?
I mean, both is an acceptable answer. Let's be real here.
Well, which one does he like more? 5, 4,
Talking.
3, 2. He does. He likes to party.
That is the obvious.
Aaron, the answer really is party. Aaron, what do you got?
What was rule number 1?
Wrestling.
Party. All right, so our two gentlemen have a perfect route here. So either I need to up the level of these questions, or they're actually a lot better than they like to give off. So I guess we'll find out in round 2. It is time to lock in, gentlemen. If you've ever tested any questions behind the scenes, I'm going to ask you multiple choice level questions, and if you want to lock in for 2 points, write your answer down, show your hands, and if you don't and you want to hear the multiple choice, we'll reveal it for 1 point. So it's still whiteboard base. So Madi, hit him with the first one.
All right, gentlemen. What actor plays Colonel Weber in Arrival?
And just a reminder, if you want to lock in, write your answer. If not, just say, I'm not locked in, or multiple choice, however you want to word it, and we'll give it to you. Aaron, are you locked in?
Yeah.
Aaron's locked in. Madi, watch him with like a hawk's eyes. Jay, are you locked in?
I am locked in.
Oh, look at the big balls on Brad. All right, for 2 points, Aaron.
Forrest Whitaker.
And Jay.
Oh, I had Oscar Isaac.
Oof, he should not have locked in because that is a 2-point lead for Aaron now.
That's fine.
Your second question. How old is Elliot Page's Juno in Juno?
For those of you wondering at home, for Henry, the answer is old enough.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well,
Depending on the answer.
I'm gonna lock in.
Aaron, you knew that a little too quick.
You know what? I'll take multiple. Just
We've
because
actually-
I don't
we did-
wanna be a-
Okay. So Aaron's locked in. So here are your options for Jay only. Is it A 15, B 16, C 18, or D 21? If you know the plot of the movie, it's one of those things where you're like, a couple of these might be right. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3. If you don't even know what the movie is, then you're like, I don't know. Aaron, for 2 points.
This is the war.
I'm glad I didn't go with my initial gut answer. I went with 16 years old.
And Jay, for 1 point.
15.
It is 16, so Aaron is off to a big lead now, 10-6. So we're going to see how this goes with question number 3 from Madi.
And question number 3 is a finish the quote question. And the quote is from Speed. Pop quiz.
Blank.
Right. Blank. Pop quiz blank.
Locked.
There you go. Blocked on already. We'll see
I
if
think I know
Aaron's
this,
also-
so I'm gonna go lock 2.
Is Aaron an
Locked in.
undercover champion over here? 5, 4, 3,
Said I don't play a lot.
2, 1. He does, but it's off camera and by himself. Aaron, what do you got for 2 points?
Hot shot.
And Jay,
Pop quiz, hot shot.
you ain't lying. Finally, you got you both back on the same page, and I'm loving to see it. 12-8. Next question.
Glad Henry was doing the math.
Yeah, math. It's 1 + 2 = fish. A Shot in the Dark is a sequel to what movie?
Sounds about right.
Oh wow.
Are we talking about that thing on your back again, Madi, or what? With this one?
Yes.
Two
Yeah.
plus
It
two
was in the
equals
dark.
4 minus 3
What
is
would I
quick
turn the lights
maths.
on?
Multiple
You'll
choice
need
for
your
both of you?
lights on. I'll need multiple, yeah.
Choice. Yeah.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Dirty Harry, B, Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, C, The Pink Panther, or D, Naked Gun. This one's fun. I talked about this in the very first video, Scott Harvey versus Kevin Moreno. Since it's a whiteboard version of multiple choice, you have to refrain from going, as soon as you hear the answer, because you'll pretty much give it away to your opponent, and I can't wait for that to
I
finally
got
happen.
repeats, right?
So what we do is, if you need an actual repeat of the question, you can repeat, and if you just need extra time, you just ask for a time extension. So if you want to
No, I
repeat,
literally just need to hear. I just need to hear the options again.
okay. Is it A, Dirty Harry, B, Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, C, The Pink Panther, or D, Naked Gun? Yeah. So over here, honestly, if you don't use it, you lose it, and if you don't abuse it, you can keep using it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sounds like drugs.
Yeah. A little bit.
I like Requiem. Aaron for 1 point,
Dirty Harry.
and Jay for 1 point.
B.
Unfortunately, we were looking for da-da, da-da,
It
da-da,
was the
da-da,
Pink
da-da,
Panther.
da-da,
Fact.
da-da, the Pink Panther.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh. Right. Is the
The live action Scooby Doo. Medee, hit him with number 5.
All right, so for number 5, where is Denzel Washington's character at the start of He Got Game?
Looking for a general, specific answer. If you know the answer, you know what I mean, and then we'll leave it at that, and we'll discuss later if there's any issues.
I'll need multiple choice.
Okay.
I'm locked.
Jay is locked in,
All right.
and Aaron needs multiple choice.
Multiple choice for you, Aaron, is A, high school, B, a wedding, C, a funeral, or D, in prison.
I'm fucked. I'm humped.
Love the confidence.
Well, no, so we'll see when I show my answer.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Actually, I think I
1.
have a challengeable answer.
Jay for 2 points.
Oh,
He's on a basketball court, bro.
Okay. And Aaron.
I went with what my gut instinct was originally, A, high school.
All right, so this is one of the things, because I said a general specific answer. He is on a basketball court in prison, so it's one of those things where Jay, you are right, and I'm going to give you the 2 points, but I just want to clarify that we were looking for prison, but it's one of those things where he is on a basketball court. So if you would have said a court
Anything other than that.
Yeah, you were specific. It's one of those things where you are right, but it's one of those things where if you say the general prison, like, I don't know, like if you throw out a guess prison, you're more likely to guess prison than basketball court. So either those
Like
are
if I
right.
said he was in San Quentin or some shit. Like,
Yeah, then
you'd be like,
yeah.
all right, come on, calm your shit.
So
I'm 100% sure this movie starts on a basketball court.
yeah, you are technically right, but it's one of those where it's technically right, but we were looking for a specific answer, but you're right. So Jay dips into the lead. It is 12-10, still in Aaron's favor. And the final question in round 2: what actor stars in Slow West and is also a Marvel villain?
I still have to watch Slow West, but
Slow West. That's the one
Locked
that's
in.
throwing me. You know what? I'll cut the Marvel villains down to fucking 4 choices because there are so many at this point.
All right, so
There
Jay's
are
going to go
so
multiple
many at
choice.
this point.
Aaron, you're
Yes,
locked
sir.
in?
I am, yes, sir.
All right. Is it A, Michael Fassbender, B, Oscar Isaac, C, Josh Brolin, or D, Sam Rockwell? I feel like there's a nice little mix.
Heard of Slow West, but
I think there's a good
Wait.
mix of 2 Marvel and 2 MCU, so it's going to be interesting.
give me. I will take full advantage of this. Give me the full repeat question and answers, please.
That's fair. What actor stars in Slow West and is also a Marvel villain? Michael Fassbender, Oscar Isaac, Josh Brolin, or Sam Rockwell? I mean, it's one of those things where technically, if we did have a limit, you're only at 2, so it's not that big of a deal anyway.
Right.
yeah.
Medee, if you were in a match and you got past round 1 in a tournament, which you never would, but that's neither here nor there. But if you did, how many repeats would you use if there was no limit?
Probably 69.
Nice.
I'm going into round 3 with a fucking 3-point deficit. That's not too
5,
bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Aaron for 2 points.
Michael Fassbender.
And Jay for 1 point.
Oscar Isaac.
It is Michael Fassbender. So actually, it's a 5-point
great little
deficit.
Western that nobody
That's fine.
saw.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
A24.
for real, I've
It's
never heard of it.
It's an A24 movie, and it's one of those
I
where
think it's also
it has a
got,
really dope shootout at the end. The rest is no pun intended slow.
It's got the kid who played Nightcrawler, right? Cody McPhee.
Yeah, Cody Smith McPhee Smith. Yeah,
Yeah.
Smith McPhee. So
Smith
going into round 3, Aaron is up 15-10, and this is the new revised IMDb round. So you're gonna get a year and a genre for all 3 questions, and this is where we're gonna split up. No more whiteboard; it's individual. You're gonna get a year and a genre, and if you want the whiteboard for notes on stuff, you can, but it's not necessary. But you get the year and the genre for all 3, and then round 1, or for question 1 for 1 point, you're gonna get a plot summary for 2 points. You get the choice between actor or director, and the actor/actress is gonna be the top billed based on IMDb, and we double check all the time to make sure there's no tricks. It's going to be the main character. When you think of the movie, this is the person. So if you know the person, you know the movie, etc. And then for the 3-pointer, you're going to get 3 keywords. So simple at that. So, Aaron, you're in the lead. Do you want Henry or Medee?
Choose Henry. Let me get Medee. Let me get the Wu-Tang Clan back together.
Well, we'll let Aaron choose. Which one do you want, bud?
All right. You know what? I'll be nice to him. I'll go Henry. I'll give it to you.
All right. So Henry is the good batch, and Medee's going to be the bad batch. So Medee, since he chose you,
got some racist shit right there. Just come on.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? You know that's life. Welcome to America.
You can see both of my hands, yeah.
That's why
he lives in Canada.
Yeah, we got you.
All right. So Medee, read Jay his questions from the quote unquote bad batch. And it is a 5-point deficit, so you're going to have to essentially hit all 3 because it's worth 1, 2, and 3 points. So good luck.
Yeah.
So, your first question. The year is 2009. The categories are drama, sci-fi, and mystery. And the synopsis: an astronaut at the end of his 3-year stint in space, he and his computer are working to finish the mission while they encounter a surprise as the truth of the mission comes to light.
Name the movie.
Ooh.
Hopefully I have some good background music playing right now. If not, it's just Medee moaning. That's my only other option.
I'm pretty quiet with my moans.
Yeah.
I don't take too much effort.
It's like Forrest Gump when he's imitating that one principal. 5, 4,
Not that quick.
3.
Hit me with that repeat, please.
Do you want to actually repeat, or do you need a little more time?
No, hit me with the actual repeat.
Okay.
right.
Go ahead, Medee.
The year is 2009. The genres of drama, sci-fi, and mystery. And the synopsis: an astronaut at the end of his 3-year stint in space. He and his computer are working to finish the mission while they encounter a surprise as the truth of the mission comes to light. Who worded this shit?
We already talked about this. That's why we're on a delay of this match. So he doesn't have to hit this.
This is a 1-point question, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
2009.
And we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I don't got this one. Surprisingly, this sounds really familiar.
Can I say it to be a dick?
No, shut up.
Medee, say the answer, and then Aaron can flip his board over, which reveals what he wants to say. Well, that's your fault. Medee, what's the answer?
Well, no points for you, Aaron. And no points for you, Jay. It's Duncan Jones's Moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now we are...
His first fucking movie, okay.
So now we are specifically in a scenario where Jay has to hit his 2 and his 3 to tie it up. So, Medee, hit him with this 2-pointer.
All right, so your 2-pointer. I'm going to give you the year, the genre, and then you can choose the actor or director.
Okay.
It'll be the top build, but yeah.
The year is 2016.
Okay.
And the genre is comedy with sports. Would you like the actor or the director?
Comedy with sports. Give me... Sorry, I'm trying to keep my hands on screen.
Yeah.
Give me comedy with sports. Give me actor.
The top billed actor is Blake Jenner. So once again, 2016.
Wow.
Comedy with sports, starring Blake Jenner.
I don't think this is a 3-point question. Holy shit. I don't have this. I'm not even going to try this out. I'm not even going to try. Blake Jenner's not an actor.
Can I do it
Jesus
again?
Christ. No, fuck you.
5, 4, 3,
I'm not even going to try. I'll let you count down. I don't think Blake Jenner's an actor. I think that's a bullshit question.
All right, Aaron, what is your guess? Let's see if you agree.
Blake Jenner is barely an actor, but he was the lead in the movie Everybody Wants Some.
And Aaron wants some W's. And with that said, Aaron, round 1 was a fantastic back and forth, a up in the air, battle. Round 2, Aaron started to he took some chances and he went with the 2-pointers, and luckily it paid off. I think only Jay, made a mistake with once where he went for the 2-pointer, I think, in the very first question, where he probably should have went multiple choice. But other than that, it's one of those things where if you just don't know it, you don't know. It's not a big deal. But I think that's truly where it really flips. So, Aaron, you're going on to round 2. What are your thoughts on the new format, generally speaking, and just this match in general? We had some fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to be moving on. The biggest concern I had was I kept forgetting in round 1 that options were coming, so I was writing before they were even saying it. But no, this was a lot of fun. I think it's a very interesting and unique format, so it's exciting to kind of play something a little different. And it's exciting to play general movie trivia. At least in the last year, a lot of the trivia I've played has been geek trivia, which I am not as good at as regular trivia. So now I'm in my wheelhouse, so I hope to be doing well.
And speaking of that, Jay's more so a geek level player if you had to pick a specialty. But like we saw in round 1, yes, it was a 50-50 toss-up, but you saw in most of those questions he was writing before the options were even there. So obviously he does know his stuff, and he likes to be one of those guys where he says he just shows up and he's not that great, but you saw he's got what he knows his stuff. My first question is, if you would have heard Richard Linklater as the director, would that have helped, or do you still feel like that definitely was not a movie you knew?
No, because you know what? Blake Jenner's not an actor. His entire family is famous because one of his fucking siblings decided to fuck Ray J on a tape. There's a difference. You can't call that man an actor.
I in fact watched that tape.
I'm not trying to cause a whole fucking thing here, but I mean, that's fine. She still doesn't do anything all that fucking memorable, but she still became a fucking billionaire off of it. So, I mean, good for her, but I'm glad her and Kanye West decided to split ways, and I'm glad Kanye decided to fuck Jeffree Star instead of fucking Kim Kardashian.
Those are definitely...
At this point in time, Jeffree Star is more attractive than Kim Kardashian.
And technically more real. You know what I mean? There's more real going. It's just really good makeup.
I'm just
fire makeup.
That rant was incredible. I just should make note, Blake Jenner is not related to the Kardashians.
I don't give a fuck. Look at my face right now. Let me part my hair. Look at my face right now. Do you think I actually give a fuck?
Jay, can you do me one more thing before
you think anything about this right here screams I give a fuck about who Blake Jenner is? No? Okay. So we're on the same page. I'm glad to hear it. Jay, I hope I'm back for a loser's bracket.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a consolation round, you versus Madi versus me, and we're just going to have a drunk triple threat match, so I can't wait for that one.
Let's go.
I will say, it is incredibly...
Hold on, let my co-host talk, Aaron. What do you have to say, Madi?
Aaron, you've had your time.
No.
I'm the master now. No. Jay, I just need you to say Sharon real quick. Yeah.
Sharon, on this crazy train, Xavier Pockington and AA Ron, it was really a pleasure having you here.
This was fun.
If you made it this far in the video, you guys know the drill. Go ahead and drop a like and comment your favorite joke within this video, because it's one of those where this going in, once this hit the bracket, it was one of those where I'm like, I'm going to have so much fun doing this, and I can't wait for it, because win or lose, either of these competitors are going to show up, and they're just going to have a blast, and that's exactly what happened. It did not disappoint, and it was no coincidence I had Madi as my co-host for this one. So, Aaron, yes, your hand is up. You're a good schoolboy. What do you have to say, young man?
Do I know who I'm playing next? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, someone in the tournament.
Me next.
Someone in the tournament. Henry Confidential, go ahead and drop a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is There Will Be Movies, the actual edited version. And if you made it this far in the video, it means you like what I'm doing. So make sure you subscribe to the There Will Be Movies live channel because that's where we'll be posting 3 and Out and the Against Grain podcast, more live stream based where we get some interaction with the chat. So Henry Confidential, Madi Raymond, A.A. Ron, and X-Packington. We out.